G'day ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another video. In today's video, we've got the mighty Silvia, the S13 behind us, ready to make a start on it. How exciting. Now, the mighty AU's gone, I'm very sad about it. So the new owner has been sending me lots of videos he's already done 2 events in it, more than I've been driving, and he's loving it. So shout out to you, Scotty, for taking care of the old beast. And now we get ready to work on one of my dream cars to build. An all drift car. So today what we're gonna do, start with cosmetics, as well as we got coilovers to go in, and we're gonna sit the motor in it. So over here, I bought off my buddy Jamie some over fenders. Now these are supposed to be 25mm over fenders, but he was telling me that when he puts them next to his 50mm, they're actually not too far off. So they're pretty wide. I don't know what brand they are, but yeah, they're gonna go on and make the front look good. So we can get rid of these steel guards, sell these steel guards, because they're worth actually a bit of money, especially in good nick. Sell the steel guards, and also around the back we have something new we just put on yesterday, also got from Jamie. So we bought a rear bar off of him. So we've got a rear bar put on, it's just stock bar for now. Now I don't know if I'm gonna go a full like kit style bar, or I'm gonna do pods and valance and everything on this. Still need a filler panel and a light on this side. I've got the 32 wing just sort of sitting on there, and I've put a door. We were missing a door latch on this side, but I got one in there, so the door actually closes properly. Thank you to my buddy Scott. I'm gonna try and get these wheel nuts off because I haven't got that key. So I'm gonna try and get them off with some vice grips. If not, I'll just weld a nut to them and crack them off. And then I wanna put the motor in and sit it in there so the car's got some weight on it. And then we can put our new coilovers in and adjust them. Now over here we have some coilovers that got given to us by maxpeeding rods. So massive thanks to them. They sent these out without even me knowing because they saw I got the Silvia. And they're the T5 style, or sorry, T6 style that are in my R31 and also in the SS, which is somewhere over there. They are great coilovers. I actually really love them compared to the old yellow styles and reds. Massive upgrade from them. So I'm gonna run them in this as well. Now this does have rear coilovers. I don't know what brand they are. I can't even see properly, but yeah. We also have a diff coming, which is good. I've got a diff coming, R200, and some other bits and bobs. I've got front calipers. I've got to put the rear calipers on. There's so much to do, guys. I've got to put the brake lines on. There is so much to do, so don't worry. There's going to be a lot to do on this freaking car. I'm already a little bit overwhelmed, but yes, the engine is sitting here, the V8. Now, I know a lot of you are asking me, wasn't this for the VL? Well, yes, it was for the VL, but if you are really waiting for the VL, there's some exciting news because we have an engine for it ready to go in so we can get the car registered. So when time comes, I'll be able to buy another V8 for it. So first of all, let's take this bonnet off. Lucky it's carbon, so it weighs nothing. Jesus Christ. Now I really love the fact that there's just nothing going on in here. We do have a T56 gearbox coming as well. I gotta go pick that up. So there's a lot of parts coming. It's just trying to get some stuff actually done to the car today. So the good thing is, they're just sitting on. Actually, it's not gonna bolt it. No, it's not. It's sitting on there. Also, we did put the scuttle tray on, so things are getting pretty serious. The wide body guard on. Should be pretty much the same. So we're sitting that guard on there, and you can already see it's much wider. Jesus Christ. And I love how they got the vents too. Yeah, much wider. Looks so much better. So let's put the other guard on, and I'm gonna work on getting these freaking wheel nuts off, and we'll get these coilovers out too. All right, we're back. The beast, you can see we have the stupid freaking space savers off, and I put my TI wheels that I had lying around. I didn't have the key, the hex bit to pop these wheel nuts off, so I just literally welded nuts onto them and got them off that way. But now you can see we got the wheels on. It looks so much better just having some stockies on there instead of freaking space savers. Kind of looks hectic. So did that for both sides, and I just had some spare brand new wheel nuts lying around. Very good. So what I'm gonna do now is we'll take this bonnet off. I just had it on there to see what it looks like with the guards, and then I'm gonna pop those front wheels off and get the front coilovers in. So I'll unbox them for you, I'll show you how they look, and yeah, get this thing sitting nice and low again. All right, let's see what we got to work with. Hell yeah. So these are probably the best on the market for the Silvia at the moment. I think they've got the T7s as well. But yeah, these are the T6s, the blues. We got the red, the yellows, and the blues. The blues are much better. The yellows are sort of very entry level. They are pretty known for being very, very rough. And here we are, all out and looking very pretty. So Yeah, these are the exact same coilovers I run the 31. I haven't had an issue with them. And being a budget S13, I thought these were the perfect coilovers to run. Now, if you want to get yourself a set of these, I'll put a link in the description of a discount code you can use. So click the link, and if you want to get yourself a set of these, even if you have a 31 with S13 front end, you can run these in there. Just drill another bolt hole for the top hat, because they're 2 stud vs 3 on the Skyline, but yeah, you can run these in S13, 180s, whatever. I think this is going to be a good addition to our budget build. So yes, I want to say huge thanks to maxpeeding rods. They've been a sponsor of the channel since the very beginning, and they never hesitate to send out anything, and they always ask me to review new products and stuff like that. So give them a even just a follow and stuff, because they've been helping me out. Let me hold that. Sometimes if there's a bit of weight bearing on them, you need to knock them out. Pop these out and pull the strut out. All right, so that's apart now. So now the strut is holding on. I do life at the top here, so I can sort of knock everything over while I'm trying to get the fucking thing out. Now these coilovers actually take a lot of weight out of the car too, because these are quite heavy, these stock struts. These have got king springs in them. So one thing I'm doing here quickly is I'm just gonna get all in here, because it's all bare now. I'm just gonna give it all a nice underbody coat, because I've got some underbody deadener, so I'm just gonna give it a nice underbody coat just so it looks nice and prevents any rust in the future. So I've got some leftover underbody stuff. So just gonna give this a quick spray, and at least with the strut and everything up, and put it back in, and all should be well. That looks so much better already. So much better. But yeah, at least the coilover will look nice in there now. Oh, it'll freaking help if I hit record. I was talking to myself. Okay, I've just put the top hatting. I was explaining to you guys how it comes with its own nuts, and for some reason I was talking with the camera off. So there's a bit of a height difference to where this is. So I've got to like stick that up in there. That's what she said. But yeah, that's how they go in. So you want your camber plate to sit there, so it adjusts that way, not that way. Pretty easy install. These are so much lighter than the stock strut assembly, and then that goes like that, and we made McPherson bit up. Fantastic. But yeah, I still got there's a bit of a body deadener and stuff I missed up there, so I just got to give it a nice touch up eventually, but looks much better already. And just like that, fronts are in. Beautiful. You already see how much higher the wheel's sitting up in the guard. So it's gonna be pretty low. Now all I gotta do is literally mimic the other side, and then good, fronts are done. Rear ones are just as easy. 3 bolts, so 1 eyelet bolt at the bottom, which I'll show you guys, and you have the 2 top hat studs, and that's it. Well, it's another day. We're back working on the Silvia. Got some wheels on it. These are just some burner wheels I bought for the R31, but they kind of sit pretty fat on this thing. Got some spacers on the front, so it sits pretty nice. I like that. And on the back, see the back's jacked up in the air. We're gonna put the coilovers in the back now and drop it down. So I'm really keen for that. It's starting to look like a car now, which is what we want. Now you can see this front wheel's pointing in a little bit. Now I've put the tie rods as far in as possible, and they're bottoming out, so I don't even think they're from a Silvia, these tie rods. You can see this one is sort of pointing in, and the one over here is really pointing in. That's as best as I can get it. It still rolls good, but it's as best as I can get it. Now, these wheels are sort of like I think they're Medina, or like the Ferrari F40 wheels. Kind of like them. So they're literally just going to be on it to roll it in the time being. All right, so jacked up the car, just popped the coilover out 2 seconds, literally 3 bolts. These are the coilovers that were in the back, so they're ISC. I googled them, they're actually not too bad of a coilover apparently, but look, this one's actually leaking, so lucky we're replacing it. I laid it on the floor over there and it's pissed out all the oil. So lucky we're getting rid of these. So I think these were just whacked in there to put the car on the ground. So fantastic. And I might even put the rear calipers on while we're here. So they got all the bolts in there. So I might get the rear calipers on there, because we're going to start running brake lines and stuff soon. So that's great. So I'll put these over here in the naughty corner. Please don't leak. It's going to leak. Now we're going to feed her in, like so. And I just have to literally put it up into the void, line them up, line the studs up like that. Now it does come with new hardware, so it's fantastic. I can get one started. Once you get one started, she'll just sit in there like that. So yeah, they're sitting much higher than the old one, so hopefully it sits nice and low. So I'm going to wrestle that in, and we'll come back when I've got the other one in. And the rears are in, sitting much nicer now. So I've got the dampener set all to the softest setup. So it's sitting pretty nice now. Now they're not maxed out, they've still got heaps to go. But the good thing is there's sort of a lot of adjustment there, which is good. Yeah, I'll probably raise the front up just a hair because we're gonna have to compensate the weight of the engine in the front when we sit the motor in. Now I think we're gonna do the motor in that next week because I have to go get the gearbox for it and bolt it all up, mock it up and start doing some mounts and stuff for it for the V8. But so far it's been pretty good. I'm really happy with progress. I've still got lots of parts to go pick up. I forgot to put the rear calipers on, but I'll do that as well. Got the wiper motor there. I'm probably gonna leave the engine bay white. Start getting all these brake lines out. Got the handbrake cables. Yeah, there's a whole bunch of shit just to try and get this car a bit more complete. Now we've got the rear bar on there. That's not staying, that's just, yeah, temporary. Then we'll start getting body kit sorted. Set of tail lights. Infill panel is coming. And yeah, so I'm just on the hunt for some skirts, on the hunt for rear pods and front bar and headlights. But next episode, we'll be piecing more of the body together, doing the brakes. This rust hole here, now I don't know if I showed you guys in the first video, but we actually have a whole front firewall for this car. It come with the car as a whole front cut. So I'm gonna cut the bit out of here. This windscreen is actually just sitting in there so I can pop it out. I'm gonna cut all this out. I'm gonna weld the new section in. And on the boot as well, where that hole is where it's been cut out, same thing. I'm gonna go to that rust cut section and grab some steel from that. I've got heaps of steel here. I've got heaps of new steel behind the shelf here, so I might even pinch some from there. Probably better to use some new steel. And then we'll weld it in and fiberglass it and make it all nice and epoxy primer it. Bob's your auntie. So much to do, guys. I'm really, really excited for this build. I drifted, not last night, the night before in a 31. Now, I'm not sure if I'm gonna upload that video because I wasn't too happy with how the car was performing, but I think I'll put some clips on the tubes, but I won't do a full video about it. But that gave me more of a bug to smash this car out and get this thing done because I'm freaking keen to have an actual seat time car that I can actually compete in as well. So hopefully soon we're gonna have a lot of progress on this car, start doing interior stuff, seats and that. I'm just, you know, when you start a fresh build like this from a shell, it can get quite overwhelming quickly. So you just gotta take your time and bits by bits and progress will eventually start to snowball. But yes, exciting. So I'll stop yapping now, stop rambling and wrap it up here. So huge thanks to Max Speeding Rods for sending me out their coilover kit for this car. Hopefully it performs well. I had the 31 at the track the other day with the same coilover kit and seemed to be all good. Yeah, I'll put a link in the description where you guys can grab them. Without further ado, I'll end it here. In the next episode, we'll do some more work to this beast. So thanks so much for watching, guys. I'll see you in the next video. See you later.